All right, y'all. So this episode of Chasing Orlando was given what it was given. So let's give it what we got.
I'm the type of girl you call wifey. Yeah.
What does the cat do?
Meow.
Okay, so first things first, before we even get into this, shout out to the families and the victims of the Pulse Orlando shooting. Our hearts are with you, our prayers are with your families, and we still remember you, and we will never forget you. So this episode picks up where the last episode left off. Marley got popped. And it's so crazy because usually when you be like, bitch, I said what I, like, you're the one that's gonna give the energy. Mama, she hit you with a 1-2, buckle my shoe, and she snuck your, well, I don't know if it was a sneak because you kind of walked up to the front door for her to answer it. And when she answered it, it was a 1-2, buckle my shoe. If that wasn't enough, the party planner was like, I will call. I tell you one thing. Y'all may not all be black, but y'all damn sure some niggas. Because the moment they said cops is gonna be called, baby, we lost sight of everything we was fighting. The girl worth fighting for. We lost all sight of the girl worth fighting for because mama said police. Me no do no police, okay? And the black people was like, oh, bitch, nah, it's 5-0. It's 5-0. She said, I will call the police. Boom, bop. It ended that simply. Bitch, there was no cutting. There was no editing. There was no scripting. Bitch, it was over. But if that wasn't enough, you hear somebody like, well, you don't hear somebody, you hear Sarah Jessica Parker, come here right now. I'm thinking she calling Pablo. She didn't call Mr. Big, okay? Sarah Jessica Parker didn't call Mr. Big to come. Now, them tattoos was cute, mama. Had you been trained, I might would have gave it a taste. But, you was going off. Pablo, your braids needed to be redone because I saw a little fuzz at the top, but it's okay. Like, you was trying to calm your friend down, and maybe the fuzz came about when you was trying to break the fight up because I did see you in the mist trying to break it up. It just wasn't no breaking up. If you would have said, bitch, I'm gonna call the cops, I don't know if that would have went over well because, gay people, we always throwing out, threats. Okay, I'll kill your ass. And, child, please, we just mad because you ate the last piece of chicken. But Sarah Jessica Parker had called Mr. Big. Mr. Big said, I'm not here to be on TV. I'm a thug for real. He came in his wife big. Oh. If he whooping everybody ass, how your eye feel? Okay, where did you get your skills to bob and weave? Okay, because you said later on in the episode that you did come from a little situation that left you hot and homeless. So, my heart goes out to you as well. Mr. Big say he did not want to be on camera. Mr. Big say, I'm not here for all the pomp and circumstance. Blur my face out, actually, because I ain't signing nobody's consent form because y'all need to know my name, okay? I'm Rusty Shackelford, okay, for those who know. And he said, what's up? What's up? Bitch, Marley J had got a whiff of what was going down. And she knew her man with the fuzzy dreads was not finna, well, I don't know, because he did look like a thug, and he had goals in his mouth, and I know a nigga with goals in his mouth will get it started. But, I don't know. Maybe dreads had to work. Bitch, you could have called your mama, okay? Did y'all see mama? You could have called your mama. But I guess Marley said, no, tonight is not the night, okay, that you make me a woman. So let me hit it out, and let me go fast, okay? So there was no fight between Mr. Big and Marley. Plus, okay, let the sisters rise. Okay, the sisters had already fought. So who was Sarah Jessica Parker man gonna fight? Who was Mr. Big gonna tear down? Because it wasn't gonna be Marley. Marley's the female in the situation. And you don't hit no lady, okay? You do not put your hands on no lady. That goes for you, Kat, because for y'all that don't know, when I did go to jail, and I can talk about it now because the case is over, and it's as if it never existed, okay? The 7 years has passed. But baby, I laid a bitch out. Don't talk shit. Don't piss me off. And don't act like you gonna hit me and you not. I'm a Leo, baby. Be about that life, or you gonna be out that life. And I don't mean that literally. See, I just said gay people, we always, and don't really be meaning nothing. But bitch, you know you got your ass whooped. Alicia January, I'm calling you out. And bitch, I hope when I get famous that you see this video so I let you know and all of your friends know, bitch, you didn't win no motherfucking fight. I don't want to fight no more though, because I am saved and I have been delivered and I'm not in that life no more. Love to you and your children. And, you know, I pray that your eye is better as well. You know, there's all love. All love. Support our troops. What next? Oh, Devin tries to make amends with Remini. Deal is off. They said no deal, no braino. And she was like, she probably hit me up from the professional page because she blocked me on the personal page. Either way, I'm that way too. Let me get a feel of where we stand in the situation so that I'm not blindsided. If I'm coming from a genuine place and you're still upset and you're still in your bag about what happened, then we're not going to get anywhere. Just like we can't have a conversation if two people are talking at the same time. We can sing together. And we can only talk together if it's a speech, okay? And if it's in the script. But if we're trying to have a conversation at some level of understanding, one gotta shut the fuck up while one listens. That's why God gave you 2 ears and 1 mouth. Anyways, yeah, no deal. I think Remini is just still in her bag. But my thing is, apology for what? Devin, I heard you was all up in that paragraph apologizing. For what? Again. Even though I had to eat my words in the last episode when it comes to Leos, in most cases, we have to be provoked. Y'all was being catty all night long. Balls were not being thrown until that towel was in thine face. She violated you first. And bitch, I ain't mad at it. Sometimes you do gotta sit with it and be like, bitch, At first you be like, you know what, I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it go because you know what? It's not that big of a deal. I didn't come here for this. I'm gonna be the bigger person. But as that liquor sits in, y'all was probably smoking and then just your mind in general saying, bitch. If you let her do it once, she gonna think she can always get away with it, bitch. So you gotta set the tone now. You gotta set the standard now. You gotta pop that hand and say, no, I'm not the one. And that's simply what Devin did. Call me biased because I'm a Leo and we share similarities, but bitch, fuck y'all. Throw a towel in my face. I may not get you now. I may not even get you later. But bitch, I'ma get you. And I'm not gonna forget. An elephant never forgets. Okay. She got me fucked up. You're gonna tell me. Oh yeah. I mean, woosah, because we are not there anymore. Church is working. The word is working. Shout out to Pastor Cosby. Oh, Devin, while I got you on the line, shout out to Funky Dineva. This is how you show that you're a realtor, Ted Lee. You show fucking homes. You get the key, you prepare, and then you show up and show the home. That was a beautiful home. That could have been a beautiful space in Chasing Dallas. We wouldn't have never motherfucking known why, because you couldn't get in. I didn't come to see brick and mortar, bitch. I need to see where I'm going to be conducting my business. Where I'm going to lay my burdens down. Girl, this ain't going to be long. Even though I'm making it long. Because I refuse to talk about that. I'm going to touch on it, but the majority of the episode was that post shit. And I steer clear of those emotions. You know, I felt enough of it. I've lost 2 brothers. I've lost a grandmother. I've lost a grandfather. I've lost an auntie. I've lost a cousin. You know, I've lost very, very, very close people to me. So now, I'm not necessarily numb to it, but I try to be. I feel very deeply, and I try to avoid those emotions because life is to be lived. And as the good song says, we'll understand it better by and by. I'm not trying to understand it now because I know that I can't. Especially losing both of my brothers. I don't understand it. And I don't think I want to. But I'm going to trust God anyway. And I'm going to lean out to my own understanding. So I'm going to, you know, press toward the mark. Baby, I'm merging all these songs together. Okay, you finna get a medley out of me today, bitch. I'm going to press toward the mark for the price of the higher calling. And I'm just not going to dwell on these things. Shout out to y'all. A big fuck you to the person who did this. And And an even bigger fuck you to the lady that Callie Boy was talking about at the end of the episode that benefited from all of this. How do you benefit from someone's death? You a crafty, evil type of bitch, okay? Like, you worse than voodoo. Let me keep going. Marley prepares for his music event. Now, he didn't really say what it was, when it was, and what was going to be happening, but we are led to believe that music is going to be... Listen, I'm not going to even lie to you. The stars of this scene was his mama looking as good as she want to look. I don't give a fuck what none of y'all say. That dress was popping. Mama had that hair pop, and that attitude. Yes, ma'am. She was given what came to be gave. She was given what needed to be gave. And don't think I forgot you, little baby, in the back that the white lady was holding. Go back and watch. That white baby got her things in that scene. She leaned back, she lounged, she looked at the menu, she said, I don't want this, let's go further down. Saunter, mama, don't walk, saunter. You got me in your arms, a real bitch, okay? In Orlando, bitch, I know that's right, a Florida bitch. But, you know, cute for you, Marley. You say you was scratched up, but baby, I didn't see it. That face was giving unclockable tease. That face was serving face card. People can say a lot about you. We can say a lot about you. I can say a lot about you. But bitch, we ain't gonna talk about that face card. You are gorgeous, honey. And your man is cute. Y'all are a cute couple, so I know the sex is poppin'. What else? That was pretty... Ayo did his thing. I had to download that song, bitch. That was a nice song. That was a really nice song. I may or may not get into that man's entire album. But that song was popping. I did love that song. The performance was really cute. This is a drag king, from what I understand. I'm not really versed in that field, in that area of life, of my own community. But drag king, I think it is. You know, you don't really dress up. They may wear makeup sometimes, but it's about wearing a very, not very demure, because bitch, you was stepping. A very, you know, nice suit and just giving a nice lip sync. And what I've learned is you kind of lip sync like they do in videos. Like you kind of pull a Mariah, if you will. We are not to believe that you are really singing. I thought a lip sync was, you can't tell whether or not it's coming out of my voice or out the speakers alone. I came up in the 90s where like lip syncing was lip syncing. Y'all doing Milli Vanilli. It's like it's clear that you're lip syncing, but I think that's the goal. That's the MO. Like it's, girl, please. You can't believe that all of this voice is coming out of me and I'm doing like this. You know, I get that. That's real cute. And that was pretty much it. I've already talked about the Orlando situation. Rem and I decide whether or not you want peace with Devin. And if you do, then have a conversation. You were as wrong as he was. Period. You threw the first blow when you tossed that rag in his face. Like he was trash. That wasn't cool. And Devin, you came in on some bitches whatever energy when you punched that cake. That cake had nothing to do with you. You were not the one that was really offended by the cake in any way. And it wasn't your place nor your party to be calling shots like that. So, you know, it is what it is. I pray that y'all make peace. It seems like next episode we gonna see Pablo and Callie Boy get into it about the situation that happened in the first episode. And we're on episode 5 coming up. Baby, I don't hold on to things that long. Especially if I've chosen to forgive you and we got peace. If we got peace, then it's water under the bridge. I'm not gonna bring it up no more. Unless you bring, and I'm working on this, unless you bring up something that, unless you bring up something that causes for that to be a counterattack. Like, if you bring up something against me and you trying to throw daggers at me and my only weapon of defense is that, then bitch, I'm gonna bring it up. Because it is what it is. And I let you make it. I tried to let you make it. But then you came at me with this bullshit. So now, bitch, I gotta be the tar that's gonna set up all this bullshit to have the shit coming back at you. I gotta be the one. In the words of my deal, when they get me, I gotta get them. No hard feelings. Just stay in your lane and leave me the fuck alone. I'm here for a good time and a long time. Hallelujah to long life and longevity in Jesus' name. But that's really all I got, y'all. This episode gave what it gave, so I gave it what I had. I gave it all that I had. I tried to stretch out everything so that this video wouldn't be 5 minutes, because I just don't want to dwell on the bulk of this episode. I don't want to spend 10 minutes talking about Pulse. That is horrible, and I don't want to make y'all relive that. I'm comedy, not misery. Hallelujah. But yeah, this episode gave what it gave, so I gave it what I had. Make sure you are liking, commenting, subscribing, and that your notifications are on. This weekend, I'm going to the Dallas Cowboys and Saints game in Dallas. Me, my man, my mama, and my daddy. I may vlog it. I'm thinking about vlogging it. And what's so crazy is I didn't tell my boyfriend I wanted to vlog it, but he got a selfie stick. Now, I'm pretty sure it's for him because he likes to, you know, he is a character. I may do a video with him, or I may bring the podcast back with him, because he is a character and he has so much wisdom. I'm actually older, but he has so much wisdom and he's lived such a colorful life. Yeah, I don't know, y'all. But he definitely gonna be in the vlog if I do it. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Make sure your notifications are on. Same place, same time.